Okay, so before getting straight into the video, and some of these clips that you guys are about to see, yes, I am currently buffed, and the only reason I am buffed is because having OP gear like the face or the helmet kind of makes it annoying when you have too much dominance. So I want to put my dominance down so I won't be knocking the ads back and forth, and due to me taking off my OP helmet or my face, it puts my CR down. So I popped the nitro so I can get that extra bit of might back that I lost, and I'm explaining this right now so you guys won't assume like my parts are inaccurate or cheating. So I mean, if that makes sense. But anyways, let's get straight into it.
Just getting started!
Yo, welcome back everybody to the channel, and for my new and current viewers, welcome everybody. I'd just like to say, if you guys can just do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if this video helps you out in any sort of way. Everybody already knows rage of not being the best with single target damage, which hopefully this video changes your mind, and I do have timestamps down below in the comment section, so if you guys would like to skip along, go on ahead. But besides that, I'm gonna get straight into the topic. I'm not gonna really waste too much time. Like I said, hit that like button, and I'll see y'all boys there. Okay, so the first thing that we can speak about is the melee variation that you can do with rage. Now there are a ton of melee variations that you can run with, and I will be showing you guys each of them to just see if any of these variations match your playstyle. So for the first one, obviously you have those people that like to maximize damage. Now for those people that like to do that, these are the preferred artifacts: transformation, amulet, and Gemini. Now Gemini level doesn't really matter as long as you have it around 160 or up. That would be preferred. As far as my loadout, you can go outrage, lacerate, e-chain, and e-chains for the 35er, just so you can reset yourself. On top of that, it hits anything that's in its way. Say if you're on a group of ads and you pop it, you can just hit everything. Berserk for your spam, relentless anger, and severe punishment. Now I prefer severe punishment over remorse recovery, just because severe actually gives you a tank, or not a tank, a DPS side, rather than remorse recovery, only focusing on that tank side. So I prefer, like I said, severe punishment. And also you can click these two, and relentless anger is going to be your supercharge generator. Okay, so for the DPS point of view, I will just be taking off my gear, and I will be buffing myself just because I don't want to keep on knocking these ads back and forth. So might is 85 just because I have the Gemini on, so that's why it's super low. I'm taking off the headpiece. Where is my... Okay, so my might dropped, and I will be popping a soda just so I can maximize that might I lost. Where is... Okay, 85. All right, now for the damage comparison, you just go into these two moves and then go straight down the rotation. Make sure you let your E chain go for the whole duration, or your last rate go for the whole duration. As you see, I have no healer with me, but I'm still staying alive. And then when you feel comfortable, just click these three and then go straight into your rotation again. Make sure you get the clicks down too, just so you can get the initial burst tick of damage on whoever you're hitting. Click those two. And go straight back into the rotation. Now for the other variation of the melee loadout, these are the 3 artifacts you can run. Transformation, Scrap, and Gemini. Now these 3 artifacts are mainly for you to consistently spam Berserk, and loadout wise, everything else is the same, but loadout wise, you can replace E-Chain and put on Whirling Dervish to maximize your damage. Now for those people that aren't super speed, you can put on, you can put on Revenge or Sonic Cry, and I personally prefer Sonic Cry instead of Revenge because Outrage and Revenge do not go well together. Popping Outrage makes Revenge's damage output just decrease, kind of like Hand Clap. The more you use it, especially with another move, the more it decreases its damage, which I don't know why this is a thing for Rage, but it's just something that they need to fix. But still, I would prefer you to run Whirling Dervish if you're super speed, and I would prefer you to run Sonic Cry instead of Revenge. Now, as for the mods that you'll want to be running with, the major mods that you'll want to be running with are obviously, if you are using Whirling Dervish, put on Dashing Combos, and for your back piece, you can actually run Accelerated Berserk or the normal Berserk mod, which since you are using the Scrap of the Soul Cloak, put on the Accelerated Berserk just so you can have your Berserk at all times. Now with the actual loadout, what you'll want to do is obviously go into these 2 moves, go into this, and then instead of going into your Whirling Dervish, you'll go back into Outrage, and then just keep on rinse and repeating off of Outrage. And then pop Berserk. Go into it one more time. Slow it down right there. And there you go. Okay, so based off of melee, with all the variations you can do, it's kind of similar to single target as for you having a max range or max mid range, or not really max mid range, but just a mid range loadout. Now also with the amulet and E-Chain, that's not going to really work out too much because you're not going to be able to get that close to do the second animation of E-Chain on a boss. So I would just prefer you to run the amulet with some good healers that can heal you through the 10 stacks. Now as for the max range that I am doing right now, my loadout is Heat Vision, Plasma Wretch, Freezing Breath, Channel Hate, Robot Sidekick, and Berserk, which I need to not Berserk. Neo Venom. You cannot use Berserk at a far because you're not going to be getting the true damage. Artifact wise, I am running the amulet just for this example, so I will only be able to do 1 parser, but I can just keep on showing you guys over and over again. I'm running Solar, Amulet, and Transformation, which these will be the 3 main artifacts I'll be running in any mission. Anything as far as my gear mods and everything like that, as you guys see. Single target, I'm not going to really be pulling the ads, so my buff did go away. Okay, so just an example of what I would do from 1 parser. $53K. I am going to do 1 more just to see what my parser would be. So 50K. So as you see, I'm just gonna pop E-Chain so I can get my health back. So just in the 50 range.
Crazy, because I won that game too, Josh. Go ahead and save this to the time I carry, Josh. There we go. Save that to the time I carry Josh. He got mad and got off, even though I won. It's crazy. Damn.
Okay, so now for the mid-range loadout. The mid-range, these are the moves I'm using. I'm using Heat Vision, Dreadful Blast, Freezing Breath, Cyclone Push. And if you aren't super speed and don't have Cyclone Push, excuse me, you can just go to Channel Hate. Robot Sidekick and Berserk, you could run Berserk because you will be mid-range depending on who you're going against, boss-wise. Or just for example, you could just put on Neo Venom. Everything else is the same as far as these sections. Artifact wise, you can go these 3 artifacts: Grim, Grim, Strategist, and Transformation. I'm going to your Dreadful, Jump Cancel, cancel. Okay, so we are coming to the end of the video. I'm just gonna rant for a little bit and still let the clip finish off in the background, but at the same time, hopefully you guys have made it to the very end. Hopefully I actually pushed a little bit of you guys to go to this power. Rage single target isn't as bad as people make it sound like. It does have a little bit of work that needs to be done, but I mean, it's nothing that we can't work around as a community. But besides that, please leave me down below some comments, some comments and suggestions of what I could have done differently, and leave me down below some suggestions of what power you guys want to see me go next. But besides that, I'm gonna let the clip finish, and hopefully you guys have a good day.